Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 12 of our Fairy Tail Let's Play. In the last episode, it was the fight between Lucy and Flare, which Lucy would have won if Raventail didn't cheat, because they have a person on their team, or a it's more of a thing really. A mage on their team will say that can drain your magic in an instant. Extremely overpowered, but he's kind of like a pushover anyway. Like in physical combat, Obra, that's the name of the guy who drains magic, is kind of a pushover. Then we had Urza doing the Pandemonium game and fighting all 100 monsters on her own, and we left off with Wendy. It's now Wendy's turn to fight in the arena, so let's get into it. Time for the battle part. Looks like we're going up against Lamia's Gale. That's Leon's Gale, and I'll be the one fighting. You got this, Wendy. You'll be fine as long as you keep a cool head. Got it. They still don't know how strong Sherry is. I can already picture a look of shock on Grace's face. Wendy's no pushover either, Leon. Still annoys me that Jared doesn't have a fucking character model. He should have one. Anyway, give it everything you've got. Right. Whoops. Are you okay? Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, you too. Here we go. Check these Lacma. That's kind of pointless considering that's the only one there. Actually, no, we'll keep that because we might need that. Okay, yeah, we're good. Are you prepared for the match? Absolutely. Lamia's Gale, Sharia. Now, this was an actual... Again, this was another fight that actually happened during the Grand Magic Games. It was an interesting fight. Kind of a... that can sound bad. It's not forgettable, but it's also like... It's kind of, because with Grand Magic Games there's a lot of stuff that happens towards the end that kind of pushes the this fight like back, like kind of pushes it back a bit in my fight, because Sherry is what a new type of Slayer that we see in this game. In fact, she's the only one that you see in this game. She's another Slayer, but she's not a Dragon Slayer like Wendy is. She's a God Slayer. She's the same quote unquote element as Wendy, because Wendy's a Sky Dragon Slayer and Shelia is a Sky God Slayer. So there's that. But it was a pretty good fight. I switched between saying decent and good. From what I remember, it's a good fight. But Sky God Slayer, I wasn't expecting that. Leon told me that they had a girl who used the same kind of magic as me in Fairy Tail. Did I go a bit too far? Sorry, did that hurt? I'm fine, it's a fight after all. Let's enjoy ourselves. I don't know if I can really enjoy fighting, but I'll do my best for my guild. That's wonderful. I'm fighting for my guild too, and for love. Thanks to everyone's hard work that we've come this far. I don't like fighting, but if it's for my guild... If it's for my guild, then even I can fight. Oh yeah, this is this is Wendy's strongest attack. Shattering Light Sky Drop. I can't remember its name. Yeah. Because initially Wendy didn't have many, Yeah, Wendy didn't have many offensive like spells. If I recall, before the Grand Magic games, when I think Poliuska gives her that the book that helps her with the magic spells and stuff, or learning like Sky Dragon's spells. Don't ask me why Poliuska's got that. Actually, because I think if I remember, Poliuska's supposed to be like the Daedalus version of Grandina, who's Wendy's dragon who raised her. It's weird. She only had Sky Dragon Raw, so she had like no offensive spells at all, apart from that one. It was all healing and buffing spells. I might have gone a bit too far, but that should do it. Nope. Sorry, hold on a sec. I'm just getting started. Yeah, you're pretty incredible, Wendy. What is she? Her wounds disappeared. Doing okay? Want to surrender? I don't hate fighting, but I also think there's no love, okay? You are talking to the wrong person. You are talking to the wrong guild right there. I can't. The fact I'm standing here means I'm prepared to fight until the end for my guild. So don't hold back. Come at me until I can't stand anymore, please. Okay, I'll honor your resolve. Thank you. Yeah. You are literally talking to the wrong person. You're literally talking to the wrong guild members there. Fairy don't give up. Should I? I think this is the last part, so yeah, might as well. Nice. Sky Dragon Wind Wave. We'll actually get that as a proper attack as well. It's not her lot. It's not her character rank 10 attack, because I think that's I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Deus something. That's her last one. Basically, Wendy's character 10 spell, I should say, is it buffs your entire team, like their attack, their strength, and their attack and strength, the same thing. Their attack, their defense, and their speed as well, I think. If I'm remembering that rightly. Love it. I think it in this fight, it's a double KO, I think. Time's up. The result is a tie. Oh, it's a tie. It was a tie regardless. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. You did so well, Wendy. You both did. Good job, both of you. Going just by the power of her magic, Sherry should have won. Are you hurt? I'm sorry. Keep saying that. I'm fine. She was on an island when it blew up, Sherry, and she didn't get blown to pieces. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't blown. I mean, no, it wasn't blown up because Mavis saved it with Fairy Sphere, but whatever. That was fun, huh, Wendy? It was a little bit of fun for me as well. Right, let's be friends. Sure. If you really want to be friends with someone like me. Hey, don't be so uptight. One more time. One more time. Let's be friends. I'd love to, Sharia. Sharia is a little cousin of a character we saw in Galuna Island. Sherry. There we go. Yeah. Who's also on about love and stuff. But we won't never see her in this game because oh jeez, sorry about that. Sherry isn't irrelevant. She's more of like she's definitely more of a background character if anything else. Her magic's pretty cool though. I'll give Sherry that. Her magic is really cool. It's marionette magic. And it basically allows her to create like dolls out of inanimate objects, so she can make like a rock doll or like a tree doll. It's really cool. That's the end of the fight. Want to watch the others? Let's watch. Oh, Sensu's match is starting. I have a problem with this fight. Not in the anime, because it shows off how strong Kagura is. It's more of I have a problem with it in this game because, well, we'll see in a minute, but spoiler alert, in the anime she kind of does this as well, but Kagura one-shots Yukino in this fight. That I don't have a problem with because Kagura's ridiculously strong anyway. She has gravity magic. Yukino is also a celestial wizard like Lucy, but the thing I have a problem with is in this fight, Yukino doesn't even get to summon one of her spirits. Because in the original, I say the original, in the manga and the anime, Yukino gets to summon, because she has the three other golden keys that Lucy doesn't have, that being Pisces, Virgo, and I think it's Ophiuchus? No, I know she has those three. I think those are the three golden keys Lucy doesn't have. And she summons Piscean woven from Monster Hunter. Pisces, which Kagura like cuts in half almost immediately. Libra kind of helps, but because Kagura's got gravity magic, that's what Libra does. She uses gravity. She's more of a balance thing than anything else. And then she summons Ophiuchus, but then Kagura basically manhandles her. But in the game's version, Yukino doesn't even get to summon Pisces. She just gets taken out like that, and that's it. Best in Fiore. Watch closely. This is the guild to beat. Up against Mermaid Guild, the all-female guild. I like both of. Let's make a wager before we begin, shall we? Apologies, but I'm not interested. Do you fear defeat? I fear nothing of the sort. But since a wager once made must be followed through, I prefer to avoid frivolous distractions. Then why don't we wager our lives? I don't think you can call that frivolous. If your challenge is sincere, then I shall accept. Now come. You must be quite unlucky to be matched against Sabretooth. Open Gate of Pisces, Gate of Libra, Blade of Resentment, Arch Enemy, Style of the Undrawn Longsword. My celestial spirits were erased. You made a losing wager. Mermaids eat tigers. I lost. Sabretooth lost. Your life is mine, understand? Yes, as you say. Sabretooth lost? I don't know if the Saber Girl was weak, or if the Mermaid Girl was just super strong. The latter. She didn't unsheath her sword once during the entire match. You mean she was holding back? I don't know. Hopefully there is, but that's all there is to it. And that's the last of the matches. Since Fairy Tail and Lame Girl tied, the points will be split equally between them. Mermaid Tail is victorious. Let's take a look how this affects the rankings. Yeah, and then the thing is, Yukino gets kicked out of Sabretooth for losing. I'm not kidding. Well, you don't get to see it in the game, but in the manga and anime, you don't get to see it in full, but Yukino is you get to see the scene, partly anyway. Yukino, Sabretooth's master GMR, it forces Yukino to strip in front of the guild, like literally strip in front of the guild, and then remove her guild mark herself, and then walk out of the of Sabretooth's lodgings. That's our introduction to GMR, like the master of Sabretooth. Not bad for day 2. Keep it up. A visitor? Oh yeah. I think Lucy, you have a guest. For me? You're the celestial spirit user from Sabretooth. I have an important matter to discuss with you, Lucy. Why someone from Saber here? Let's at least hear what she has to say, Natsu. Please forgive my sudden request, but I'd like you to have these. The keys of Pisces and Libra. Please take them. Yeah, Yukino tries to give Lucy the keys of Pisces and Libra, and Lucy just straight up refuses. I can't take these. When I saw you on the first day of the games, I decided that I would give these keys to you when it was all over. It's not over yet. For me it is. They'll surely replace me with Minerva. Minerva's another character I really like. Not when she's first introduced, or when she's in Tartaros, or for the first part of Tartaros anyway, but I do like Minerva afterwards. like during towards the end of Tartaros and or mainly when she reunites with Sting and Rogue, but and then during Alvarez she becomes much better. I really do like Minerva because, fun fact, she's actually my second favourite female character in the series. Just because I have weird tastes, but whatever. But why? Aren't those keys important to you? That's why I want to give them to you. I'm sure that the spirits will be happy with someone stronger. I'm flattered, but I don't think I can. You possess 10 of the 12 keys of the Zodiac, gold keys of the Zodiac. With these two, you have all 12, and the gate to change the world will open. Gate to change the world? It's an old legend. I also don't know what it means. So what's that? You love and are beloved by the spirits. You should be the one to walk with all 12 of them in hand. I really can't accept these. Celestial spirit magic is based on bonds and trusts. Changing owners isn't something to be taken lightly. This is not something I choose lightly. What? I thought you would say something like this. I'm sure you will collect all 12 in due course regardless. Fun fact, she doesn't. I hope we may meet again. Lucy doesn't collect all 12 of them. In fact, she goes down to 9. Well, in the series she goes down to 9 because of something that happens in Tartaros, in the Tartaros arc. What a waste. Yeah, that was your chance to get all the keys. Collecting used to be really important to me, but not anymore. She may be part of Sabretooth, not anymore. But she cares a lot about her celestial spirits. I can't replace her bonds with those spirits. I don't want to. Lucy, I'll be right back. Where are you going? I forgot to tell her something. Hey, wait up. Natsu? Sorry about that. You're not a bad guy, right? Natsu already kinda decided that everyone in Sabretooth was a bad guy. So I came to apologize to you. Apologize? My bad. That's it? Sorry, but this is an important step in Natsu becoming an adult. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You came after me? Just for that? You looked really sad and I guess it just didn't sit right with me. I'm sorry. No. No need to apologize. Wait, don't cry either. What's wrong? I've never been treated so kindly before. You see, I always looked up to Sabretooth. I finally joined last year, but now I can't go back. They forced me to quit after a single failure. They made me get naked in front of everyone and erase my mark myself. I was so embarrassed. They took everything I had, and now I have nowhere to go. Sorry, I really don't know much about how the guilds work. Natsu? Yes, of course. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But I do understand, as a fellow wizard, being embarrassed and forced to erase your mark really sucks. Making your friends cry, that's not a guild at all. Friends? Durham was in the western part of the city, right? This is another issue I have with this game. Not where Sabretooth's inn is situated, because that's where it was in the series, in like the anime and the manga. The issue I have with it is, look, it looks really nice on the outside, right? This is Sabretooth's lodgings, right? They got all the outside right, the inside not so much. Where's your master? We have business with me, boy. Yet, Gemma, complete arsehole. Absolute complete arsehole. Okay, let me tell you about this piece of shit right here. he's probably... No, it's not even probably. He's my least favourite character in the series. Because not only does he do what he did with Yukino in front of everybody, because the thing is, Sting and Rogue wanted to... I think mostly Sting. Those two wanted to like help Yukino, like save her from doing what Gemma forced her to do, but they couldn't because they didn't want the backlash from Gemma. Because he kind of rules the guild with an iron fist. So there's that. Not only will the guild with an iron fist, it's like the classic strength over everything, like fuck friends kind of thing. Like friends are like for weak people, all that kind of stuff. I don't believe that. That's just what Gemma thinks. The third and probably the most like the shittiest thing, one of the most shittiest things he's done is Minerva, who Yukino talked about, is Gemma's daughter, right? Minerva's strong and she has like the same sentiment as her father, but the only reason she has this is because at one point we get in a flashback, Gemma literally, and I'm not kidding about this, takes Minerva to the middle of a forest with like lots of like strong monsters and stuff in it when she's a kid, like she's probably like what, 9-10 years old, leaves her in the middle of this forest and says, don't come back until you fought your way out of this forest. Like, you're not allowed to come home until you've literally fought your way back home. Like, he's a complete arsehole. So you're the master, huh? Firing someone just because they messed up once. You must think you're pretty great. What did you say? It means if you lose to me, you have to quit too. You dare challenge me, boy? I still think Natsu would have slapped Gemma at this point. I don't care. Natsu? It's like someone's got a death wish. Bro, I think so too. Can't forgive anyone who treats their friends like that. I do not understand, but it does seem you're a follower of your own logic. You saying you don't know what I'm talking about? Take care of him. Yeah, see, the inside of this guild is the inside of this Sabretooth's Inn is the same as the style inside Fairy Tail's Inn, but that's not what is in the anime. It looks a lot nicer in the anime. You're running away? You're far too young to be playing soldier. If you wish to fight the best, prove you have what it takes. Let's go. Lightning fire, drag a firing hammer. Because this also isn't what happens. Because Gemma gets another person in Sabretooth, Dobungal, who's a ninja, to attack Natsu, and Natsu one-shots him. This has gone far enough, don't you think? Oh yeah? Minerva, what do you think you're doing? You know, in this world there are things called appearances. This is Minerva. She has a really interesting form of magic. It's called territory magic, and basically what she can do is, if I'm remembering this rightly, it's a kind of spatial magic. So she can manipulate like the space around her and her opponents. She can switch places with people. She can make the space around you explode and all that stuff. It's a really interesting form of magic, and Minerva's quite strong as well. Obviously you're the aggressor here, but killing other competitors won't exactly look good for us. How about it? Let's resolve this peacefully. Yes, the kidnap's happy. That is, unless you want your little friend to get hurt. Sorry, Natsu. Happy? Damn it. You've taken out quite a few of us, but we're willing to overlook that, so let's settle this like adults. They called me at the entrance. Sorry. Sorry, Happy. It's my fault for leaving you. Let's go home. You have guts, boy. We can finish this. We can finish this as we see fit in the games. I won't lose to people like you. You won't even be able to keep up. Gil should take care of his friends. That's all I wanted to say. This man busts into the strongest... Okay, I know Natsu has like probably not literally, probably it's figuratively. Natsu probably figuratively has the largest set of bollocks in the entirety of Fairy Tail. Not just from this scene, he probably just has it regardless. The this man busts into the strongest guild's hotel in the middle of the night, kicks the shit out of quite a few of them, basically then demands to fight Gemma, arguably the strongest guildmaster present, like in this the tournament. Then just says, I just wanted to tell you like guilds treat their members better. That's it. That's all he wanted to say after he kicks the shit out of like half of the guild. Or, I mean, to be fair, the people he kicks the shit out of like fodder people anyway, but regardless. Friends, guild has no such thing. Is Natsu Dragonil really this strong? Yes, he is, Sting. Should see him when he gets Fire Dragon King mode. Hey Lulu, wanna go to the pool? The pool? Yeah, apparently there's a big pool nearby. We should all go. That sounds great. The pool. Should we invite Nuts and the others as well? Nah, let's not. They'll just cause trouble. Mira and the others are already there. Let's go. Fan service. This is fan service point of the game. Ah, there really is a pool here. It's huge. Ah, this feels great. Lulu, over here. Hang on, I can't be lost to read all that. Yep, I'm not kidding. This whole scene is just for fan service. I ain't complaining, but just pointing that out. That's gotta be sure. No offense, but shouldn't you really take jewelry off when you go swimming? I mean, I don't wear any, but you really should. Sorry, we're late. I finally found you. Who was it? How's it going, Chad? This is Meliana. This was, she is an old friend of Urza's. She was in the Tower of Heaven when they were kids, when they were basically child slaves. I'm not kidding. Along with like Jalal, Wally, Sho, and Simon. You won't see Wally and you won't see Sho because they're literally after the Tower of Heaven arc. That's it. You don't see them ever again. Simon died. Spoilers. Simon dies during the Tower of Heaven arc, and Simon is Kagura's younger brother. And basically, Kagura's whole mission in life is to kill Jalal because of what he did to Simon. And Miliana also wants to kill Jalal for Kagura. Been a while. Ah, Urza, I missed you. So you joined the guild? Yeah, Mermaid Hill. With Wally and Sho? Mermaid Hill is all girls, silly. Those two are still travelling around, but I hear from them sometimes. I see. I'm happy to see you again, Miliana. Me too, Urza. So good to see you doing well. Don't cry. I could say the same to you. That Kagura in your guild, she's really something, isn't she? Right? She might be even stronger than you. No, she's not. I hope I get a chance to face her one day. Maybe you will, in the tournament, but I don't think she'll ever go all out during a match here. Is that so? You saw she saw her tongue twister. Hello. You saw her sheathed sword, arch enemy, right? That's quite the name for a sword. Like the name implies, she swore to only unsheath it in order to kill a true enemy. Someone so despicable that they cannot be allowed to exist. The man who took everything from her, Jalal. What? You feel the same, right, Urza? I hate him too. He enslaved us and killed Simon. I'll never forgive him. That's why I joined Kagura's guild. Colonel Arcadius. Well, if it isn't the Minister of Defense. What do you think you're doing? Whatever do you mean? Stop playing dumb. Why are you looking for a celestial spirit wizard? Don't you think it's too soon? I want you to conduct a test as soon as possible. Hang on, guys. It's too soon. It's not ready yet. Minister, would you mind lowering your voice? Besides, it's already been completed. What? Seeing it's unfinished is just a pretext to increase the budget. All we need is a celestial spirit wizard, and Eclipse will be at the testing stage. Impossible. How could it be complete in just 7 years? The project will now move into phase 4 of Plan B, hence we need a spirit wizard. It's common knowledge that you're against Project Eclipse, but you cannot stop us now. You're a demon. For the good of king and country, demon or angel, it doesn't matter. What is the life of one goer compared to Eclipse? The gate that will change the world. Oh yes, it will. There are 2 celestial spirit users, one with 10 keys and the other with 2. They cannot stop us. We will collect all 12 and activate Eclipse. I will give... I see Fairy Tail. I'll give Hiro Mashima, the guy that makes Fairy Tail, or credit for setting up both, for what it seemed like for me anyway, setting up mainly Arcadios, but also Hisui as sort of like the villains of the Grand Magic Games arc. I'll give them that because they did some good setup, and then like the twist is like, nope, they're not evil. Spoilers. The tournament lasts 5 days, so today's the 3rd day. I guess that means it's a hump day. We might still be far from first place, but it's not too late to turn things around, one step at a time. You're right, let's do our best today. You guys are in a really good mood. What happened last night? Nothing, we just promised each other that we would win, right Wendy? Yeah, nothing happened last night. Yeah, well, whatever. Alright, let's head to the arena. And we're going to end today's episode here. So, for a quick recap, we did the fight between Wendy and Shelia. There you go, remember the name. Yeah, okay, hang on. I'm going to talk to Mary, yeah. Anyway, oops. Yeah, so we did the fight between Wendy and Shelia, which resulted in a tie. We also saw that Kagura one-shot Yukino. Yukino then gets kicked out of Sabretooth, forced to strip naked, and then remove her guild mark herself. Obviously, we didn't see that, but it was implied that happened. And then Natsu basically rushes into Sabretooth, beats the shit out of a lot of people, and then challenges their master to a fight, which gets interrupted by his daughter Minerva. And then we get like a I guess sort of a heart-to-heart scene with like some of the girls in Fairy Tail, and now we're just having to talk to Mira Jane, so we're going to be doing that in the next episode, and then just continuing on with the story. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Fairy Tail Let's Play as much as I am, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Just Cause 2 Let's Play. And also, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs, or just RPGs in general, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. And I say it's in every episode, I now have 1 project in the work lined up, of which I'll begin recording once I have finished Just Cause 2, but you can probably guess what it's going to be. And with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.